This is Heart Rhythm TV, and I am Julie Shea here with an HRX 2023 update. We are now about a month out from the program, which is scheduled to run from September 21st to September 23rd in Seattle, Washington. HRX is a highly curated cardiovascular digital health conference unlike any other, which is designed to bring together various groundbreaking perspectives into one dynamic venue. So if you've always wanted to explore new ways to integrate technology and medicine and to maximize patient care, we hope you'll consider attending HRX 2023. With me here today, I have a couple of allied representatives from the production team for HRX 2023. I'd like to welcome Martha Ferrara and Brynn Dechert-Crooks. Welcome, ladies. Thanks for joining me today.
Thank you.
So I attended the inaugural HRX meeting in San Diego last year, and I absolutely loved it. It was much more of an intimate meeting compared to HRS. I think it was like maximum of 500 registrants. I really loved the format with the kind of silent disco style headphones where I could basically sit in one seat and tune into different talks. Loved the innovation, the topics, the speakers. You know, there was so much forward thinking about revolutionizing how we care for patients in the future. It was really, very casual, a lot of fun, great networking. Martha, I'd like to start with you. Can you tell us a little bit about HRX this year? What can we expect? What's different from last year? What do you find exciting?
Thank you so much, Julie. Thank you for having me, having both of us here. It's being part of the inaugural HRX 2022 meeting as one of the co-founding allied health professionals, and opening that first HRX meeting was exciting. It was an exhilarating experience, and it was really nerve-wracking. A lot of work went into that. Certainly a different type of conference in the recognition and support from HRS that we need to bridge. We need a bridge to catapult our work into the future. And what does that look like? We presented the problems and invited all stakeholders to share their ideas at this meeting and get to know who we are format. It was incredibly successful and surpassed all of our expectations. So it was great to be part of that first meeting. Brynn is this year's allied health professional, and so I would love to hear what's in store for HRX 2023.
Thank you, Martha and Julie. It's very exciting to be here to talk about HRX, which, as Martha said, is super exciting to be part of. This is its second year, and I'm thrilled to be part of the production team this year. A couple things that we're focusing on this year compared to last year are actually Martha's in this session. It's digital health. Its impact on health equities. So I think this is going to be an exciting session to talk about where the gaps are in health equities in regards to digital health. I think one of the most exciting sessions that I'm excited about, especially as an allied professional, is the FemTech Business Revolution. And this session focuses on opportunities for women in cardiovascular health. The other thing that I'm really excited about is one of the fireside chats that's done by Abraham Verghese, who will be talking about preserving humanism in the world of digital health. And I think that's going to be really exciting. As an allied professional, I really want to keep the humanism in health, and I think we all do. And I think this session is going to be great. Artificial intelligence and remote monitoring, as many of us do care for patients via remote monitoring. I think this will be a huge help in decreasing the burden that is placed on us every day. So those are a few things that I think we're focusing on this year. I think the other focus is collaboration with other entities of healthcare, like heart failure and diabetes care, things like that, and how we collaborate using digital health in that aspect. We did not want this meeting just to focus on cardiovascular health this year. We did want to expand the collaboration with some of our other colleagues. And I'll turn it back to you, Julie.
Yeah, it looks like we're going to have some speakers there from heart failure. So kind of bridging the gap between those two areas. And I think it's really fascinating looking at the integration of artificial intelligence. I mean, here at the Brigham, we're even looking at doing that for like Epic inbox management and things. So, I mean, this is the way medicine is moving. And I think it's important that we as healthcare providers learn how to integrate digital technology and still, care for our patients and be able to kind of bridge that gap for them. So, it's super exciting. Why should allied professionals attend? I'll open that up to, either you, Martha, or Brynn. It's a highly tech type conference, but, what's the value add for allied professionals to attend this meeting?
Well, I just think that, first of all, that's a great question, Julie, because I believe the future is here. And as AHPs, usually we're sponsored for one conference a year. It's just a reality that we have. I think it's worth to attend and to find out what the future is most likely to look like and be part of that fabric of the future that's coming upon us, if not here already. Especially with virtual care being part of our daily work lives, I'm truly looking forward, and I promise you, Brynn and I did not coordinate this, but I'm looking forward to Brynn's session, utilizing virtual care for patient follow-up, focus on quality of life. Some real tough and meaningful questions are being asked at this session that impact all of us in healthcare. So I just want to hear what my colleagues are doing out there and what that AHP team looks like, because some of the questions in that session that, as I'm reading the conference listings, is is virtual care replacing in-person healthcare? That is a lot of the fear that I think AHPs have when they hear future virtual care, digital health, digital tools. Another question that they're going to ask at this session is, can we assess accurately a patient's quality of life through virtual care? I think that's a real great question to ask, because it's personal, but it's not personal. So that's a challenge for us as a nurse. I'm a very hands-on sort of person, so that's a challenge for me. And not that we cannot do it, but I would love to hear what others are doing out there. And can the clinician-patient relationship be preserved and protected through virtual care? Now, that question, I think I'm just gonna take notes on how others are doing, because, how do you protect that relationship? I remember the early days of remote monitoring when we were trying to transition patients from coming in every 3 months to, oh no, you now can come back, every year and we will follow you through remote monitoring. The first questions patients asked was, oh, you don't care about me anymore. Now I'm just not going to see you. Oh, I see. And it was a definite shift, in how they perceived the care that we were giving patients. They didn't want to feel like just one more, robot, one more non-entity. So I'm truly, truly looking forward to Brynn's session.
Yeah, and I think, that's a good point that you bring up, Martha, that, I think as allied professionals, we provide that bridge between technology and our patients, which I think is very important, that we maintain that connectivity, that the humanism, but being able to take care of our patients more efficiently through digital technology. Brynn, do you have anything else to add?
I think allied professionals are always on the kind of cutting edge of technology. We are thrown into situations time and time again with new products coming out, with our teams asking us to figure it out, use them. For example, I remember just thinking, a year or two ago when one of the device companies we were using an iPad to check devices, and how far we've come from those big clunky machines that we're used to using when interrogating devices. And we don't get an owner's manual or a user manual. We are asked to kind of play with it and figure it out, and also give suggestions on how to make it better. So I really do feel that allied professionals are on the cutting edge of all of this technology. And we are the people that are asked to use this technology on a day-to-day basis. So I think it's very important for us to get ahead of this and see what's out there and what's coming down the line, and how we can utilize that in our own practice. And also, I think it's really going to stimulate a lot of us to come up with our own ideas. Maybe we'll have a million-dollar company at some point with development of these entities. So I am really excited as an allied professional, and this is something I use every day in our lives. And I think Martha and Julie would agree that we really are the pinpoint for digital technology. So again, I think this is such a amazing place where we can get involved.
Right. And, as Martha pointed out at the beginning of our interview here, that, we are the pioneers, right? We're the pioneers. The allied professionals of today are pioneering utilizing technology to manage our patients better. So it's exciting times. Looking forward to the meeting attending in next month. And I would like to thank both Martha and Brynn for joining me here today. And we hope that we see all of you at HRX 2023.